You can now have your prostate exam inside Disney World. This is a way to encourage men to go in for routine prostate cancer checks.
Yo.
Essentially, you can book an appointment with an approved doctor through the My Disney Experience app.
That's
Then, when it's
crazy.
your day, you will visit a new building coming
Disney
to the
doing
Magic
everything,
Kingdom
bro.
called the Mickey Mouse Prostate House. This will be a Disney-themed doctor's office on Main Street, USA, and the
Mickey Mouse Prostate House. Man, that's funny.
All right, hold on.
Oh my goodness. You're in your bag.
Let me start this. Hold on. This
is episode 9, y'all.
Episode 9. We're feeling fine and
yeah. Man,
that's it. This is the start. This is our track today.
This reminds me of in high school, a girl that I liked. She was from STM. I went to Como.
Yeah.
And I went to an STM football game, and her friends played like the halftime or something at the STM football game, and they were trying to play Sweet Home Alabama, and the guitarist kept getting stuck on one part of the riff.
No.
Yes. He could not, like, it was like a block in his brain that he could not overcome. Yeah.
Figure all these out. So, episode 9?
Episode 9, riding around with that Nina.
Welcome back to the Heat Academy podcast, episode 9.
Episode 9, man.
We got a lot to talk about today. We got a little to talk about today. I already knocked everything off the shelf behind me.
It looks good, though.
Hey, it's junk I had in the trunk, and I needed to get rid of it. So, you know what I'm saying?
That badonkadonk.
The badonkadonk. A lot of things happen. We got 3 albums that dropped. A lot of shoes came out.
So hold on, wait a minute. We have swag.
We have swag.
We have the clips.
Yeah.
Who's the third?
Travis Scott, man.
Come on. Jack Boys. Yeah.
You know what I want to start off with today, though?
Iceman.
We can forget about Drake for now.
Okay,
I know you in love with Drake, and that's your man.
Yeah, that's your man, bro.
Hey, look, you brought it up, not me. Where would you think, and I know you know this already because we already did this, but where would you think, if you had to guess, that a plunger would be inside of Walmart?
Dude.
Would you say it's with the toilet supplies, like the bathroom supplies?
Yeah. So whenever I walked in, to the left, they had the sign that said bathroom, and I was like, it probably isn't there. And I lucked up because they had a person, an employee, working right by the aisle.
Yeah.
So I was like, where's the plungers? Which I thought if it wasn't in the bathroom section, it would clearly be by the
in the shower curtains and all that other stuff, right?
It would clear. If it's not there, it should absolutely be by the cleaning supplies, but it's not.
I didn't even think about the cleaning supplies.
Yeah.
No, it's by the paint.
Yeah.
In the hardware,
in the hardware.
It is hardware. It is a tool.
Yep.
And if you got the hardware and you got to get it to go, you need that plunger. But like, who would think, and granted, maybe this is on me. I haven't bought a plunger in, I don't know, maybe 10 years or so. I guess I still got the same one from back in the day, the college days. But
that plunger has seen some action.
Not really, honestly.
Okay.
Honestly, I guess I got a lot of fiber in my diet, I guess. I don't know. Some clean wipes is what I go for.
Okay.
Some ghost wipes.
Yeah. Wipes are an absolute must in the bathroom.
Wet wipes?
I mean,
you talking about? You a wet wipe man?
Wipe? We have a lot of baby wipes because we still have
baby wipes. Yeah,
little autumns. So
yeah. Do you steal them?
What's that?
You steal them?
No, we buy them in
the bulk.
Yeah.
In the bulk.
We have enough where it's like, you get a pack of wipes, you get a pack of wipes type of thing.
Oh, dude wipes? That's a finesse. Like,
I don't know.
The Dude Wipes is a big brand, and shout out, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe not shout out. If y'all want to sponsor us, then shout out,
Dude Wipes.
But it's like, they made baby wipes for adults, so they're bigger, and so like, men could take a little bird bath action, you know what I mean? Like a little double pizza chesty with the big wipe.
Like a hoe bath.
Yeah, bird bath.
Sure.
Hoe bath, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. But none of those things are flushable. Well, okay, so I live out in the country. We have a well. So everything that says flushable, it ain't
don't
flushable.
Trust it.
Don't trust it. And that's where I'm at. Especially not if you got a full diet of McDonald's, things like that. But speaking of that, I tried the snack wrap, which I was hyped for, right? You remember the snack wrap from back in the day from McDonald's?
Brought it back. Talk to me.
Very mid.
Okay.
And I mean, let me explain mid for the kids out there, right? Because they think mid is bad. It's very mid. So you got excellent, probably passable. It's all right. Mid, don't get it, and bad, right? Mid is mid. Mid is the mid pack. It's the middle. But this is like lower tier mid. So what it is they use the same tenders that they have. What's the ones that we had the other day? That rubbery.
Dude, that thing was not good.
Yeah, the McCrispy tenders
bad.
or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the chicken that's in there. So it's not it at all. Don't waste your money. Don't get the snack wrap. Unless again, McDonald's, you want to sponsor me, then I'll say good things about it. I'm gonna sell out.
Dude, those strips that we got
funky
weeks ago.
Yeah.
They had to fry that like an hour before we got there. It was bad.
Not good.
Yeah.
Not good. Like I'd rather just you put me some chicken nuggets inside the wrap because we haven't had the snack wrap in years, right? And I was kind of like looking forward to it. I'm gonna try it. No.
Are they using the same type of chicken that are those strips in the wrap?
It's the strips.
Wow.
So it's not good. And I read online. Look, I went on Reddit and I was like, are McDonald's chicken strips good? Some people saying they're good. Some people saying they aren't. So it might be a hit or miss thing. Try it. If it's bad, let me know, but don't blame me. Leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments.
I think it probably has a lot to do with where you get them from.
Yeah.
And how recently did they make it, et cetera, et cetera. Because it's kind of like you can get a Whopper from one place and one from another place, and the quality of it's different, or the freshness of it's different, like with Big Macs as well. So yeah, but those strips that we tried were not good.
It was not it for sure.
Not at all.
For sure. Right off the bat, I mean, we talked about music already. Do you want to dive into that?
Sure, man. Let's talk about which album of the three did you listen to, or did you listen to all of them?
So we got Travis Scott's Jack Boys. We've got Eclipse. What's the Eclipse album called?
Let God Sort 'Em Out.
Let God Sort 'Em Out. And then Swag by Justin Bieber. I listened to them all. Quick skims of each.
Right.
They're good. They're all like no bad album for sure. I'm one of those people, right? When it comes out, I'm clicking on a song, zooming in like 20 seconds of the song. If it's not hitting, go to the next track. I can do an album review in like 30 seconds.
Wow.
And if it don't feel it right away,
pace.
Yeah, blistering pace.
Yeah.
And then I can give it an arbitrary 5 mics out of 5 mics or whatever, you know what I mean? But the Eclipse album, the singles were good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the 2 singles, what was it? The trumpets.
Bass trumpets, chains and whips.
Chains and whips. Those are good songs.
And So Be It.
So Be It. That's a good one. That's a banger one. I wasn't familiar with Eclipse at all.
Yeah.
I guess that's pretty before my time.
Yeah, I think they started in 2002.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And even then, were they like pretty underground or?
Nah, man. I mean, they, you got to think like they come from Virginia. So they were linked up with Pharrell, Timberland,
the Monster Producers.
Missy Elliott.
Monster Producers.
Yeah. So out the gate, they're really close friends with Pharrell.
Yeah.
So Pharrell had production on their first album. So they had a hit kind of out the gate.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, not only is the production good, like Pusha T and Malice are exceptional rappers. Like they're lyricists to the core. So
for sure,
they don't really waste bars. There's not a whole lot of throwaway verses type of thing.
There was not a song on there that I was like, I could live without this. It was cool. For sure. I mean, obviously I knew who Pusha T was.
Yeah.
But Malice, I really wasn't familiar with him. And I watched the interview with him and he had a lot to talk about, like why he was away and his struggle with, being in rap as a man that's saved now. And it was pretty interesting. He was like, well, I mean, I can separate the two. Like this is a brand and this is how I get my money, but I'm still going to continue that brand and still, say what I have to say, but I'm just a little bit more careful about it now. And I don't mind getting into that bag, but I'm going to throw you some God bars and stuff like that as well, which is pretty fire.
Yeah, he definitely had some flips. You watched the Joe Budden one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I did too. I was interested to see what would happen with Malice because I remember whenever he became a Christian, he changed his name to No Malice.
Right.
And he had 2 projects in the meantime while he was doing that. And I mean, he did have the verse on God Is off of Jesus is King.
Okay.
And it was great.
Yeah.
Like that song's awesome. It's Ye, Pusha T, Malice, Kenny G. And it's a phenomenal song. And he was rapping. And I actually thought he had the best verse. So I was wondering how he was going to approach the Clips project. Because I mean, this is like early trap music. This is cocaine bars, you know, and I just wanted to see how he would navigate that through a Christian lens, you know, and how he would reconcile those two. So I really did appreciate what he said on the Budden podcast, because it did bring some needed clarity. Because just listening to it without him sharing his heart, from a Christian perspective, I was like, man, how do you reconcile that within yourself saying XYZ?
Yeah.
But then being able to hear him explain himself, I was like, okay, it made a lot more sense.
Yeah. It didn't come off as like fake or performative or anything like that to me. It was actually entertaining and enlightening, I guess. It's a cool way to look at things.
Yeah,
for sure. So what'd you think about the album? That's in your bag. That's in
my
your
bag for sure. I love cool. Pusha T.
Yeah.
You know, obviously I'm much more familiar with Push than I am the Clips even.
Yeah.
But I mean, Malice, dude, he stole the show. I mean, I think he probably outshined Push on the entire project. Not necessarily like every single song, but the bulk of it. He was killing it. I love POV, which is the song where it's Push, Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
And Malice. Tyler was spitting, man. I mean, I personally think that Tyler should be in the big 3 conversation.
After the last album, I don't know, but for sure. Yeah. He's very impressive, culture shaping, and very active. And it's funny to see where he's at now from when I was a kid. Like growing up, it was all like Odd Future and all that stuff and Thurnis Haley. And it was just a weird person. Everything was shock value. But now he's like kind of turned that into more shaped and professional.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's like the weird kids. Like, think about it, like the little weird girls, right? In school are the ones that grow up and become the beautiful art girls usually. So, I mean, now he's kind of the same thing. He's kind of blossom.
Yeah.
Or the horse girls too. Shout out to the horse girls.
I think Cherry Bomb was the turning point for his career, in my opinion, because after that, there was so much pushback and there was so many people that kind of like did not rock with that project, where the follow-up behind that was Flower Boy. And that completely changed the course of his career.
And that's like 15 years between those two then, if that's the case.
Well, I mean, Cherry Bomb and in his discography, it's Cherry Bomb, then Flower Boy.
That's what I'm saying.
Those
that's
are
like
the closest.
15-year gap then. That's a huge gap. I didn't realize that.
So, and I think he changed a lot of his approach. And it seemed like Cherry Bomb was the old Tyler.
Okay.
And Flower Boy was the beginning of that maturity and like really becoming that full-blown artist that he is today. And I mean, you got to look at the last 4 albums that he has. That's a crazy run, dude. I mean, you're going to be hard pressed to find anyone else who has their last 4 album run like that. So I think he deserves to be in the conversation of the big 3, because it ain't Cole, and it's almost debatable to put Drizzy in there. But I think Kendrick, Drake, and Tyler might be the new big 3. Unless Cole comes out with the Fall Off and it's exceptional. I mean, I did like the Off Season. I thought it was a really good album. Forest Hills, of course, is classic. But Tyler, man, he's on a super run. And not just musically. I mean, culturally, art-wise, fashion-wise. I mean, he's really kind of taken the baton and has become the younger generation Jay, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Ye before all the,
maker.
Yeah, yay before all the foolishness and stuff. But yeah, Tyler, man, he's on it for sure.
And you have to say that I was right, of course, again. I said after the indie era was going to be the swag era. And what does Justin Bieber drop? Swag.
Yeah.
And first about 6 songs, all skips.
Okay.
For me. After that, it's a pretty solid album. He got some kind of a lot of skits on there with Drewski, funny, I guess, and some good old classic Bieber stuff on there as well. So I know a lot of people like it. For like I said, first 6, I'm just skip, and then it gets to a good album, and I like that.
I thought I saw one of the top comments I saw was Bieber's naming this like it's still 2017.
Yeah.
And I thought that was funny because swag is such a interesting name to use because it definitely seems dated.
I say it ironically because of that, like something instead of saying cool or like yes, or like if I'm like saying like, hey, you want to go get dinner tonight? And they'll be like, yes. I'm like, okay, cool, swag.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you're being
stuff
contrarian.
Like yeah. I mean, it's just funny. It's ironic, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like pulling out a fidget spinner right now, you know?
Hey, man. A time.
Yeah, for sure.
Fidget spinners had their run, bro.
A good old time.
Yeah.
And then Travis Scott. It was a good album.
Okay.
I liked it for once. And I've been on Travis recently for just being lackluster. Kind of feel like, you know, ever since the whole Astroworld, losing Kylie Jenner, all that stuff, it's just not been good music. I didn't not like his last album. He had one good song on there. And I thought he was more focused on Shoes, which he's kind of fallen off on Shoes too recently, in my opinion. And then started working with Oakley and Meta and all this other stuff. And I'm like, all right, we're not getting good music from Travis anytime soon. And then this album is good. I almost turned it off on first track. Well, it's really the second track because the first thing that comes on is Waka Flocka Yelling Brick Squad. And it's like squashing the vocals so hard. It's so much louder than the vocals. I was like, I'm turning this off. I don't want to hear this.
Yeah, the mix was crazy.
And then I was like, wait, this is pretty fire. Like, I like this song. And I kept going. The next song was good. The next song was good. There's a song on there like 2000 Escalade or Yukon or something like that. It sounded like some stuff off of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, which I'm assuming he was working on that project back then too.
Yeah.
Some cool stuff. It sounded like a lot of his yeah, Travis Scott. I don't know. We lost the recording, but I think we're good.
The only song that I heard off of Jack Boys was the Waka song.
Yeah.
And that's the one that he responded to Pusha T about.
Yeah, what was up with that? There was a lot of like drama or something like that.
Well,
I missed all the like.
Is it in So Be It? It's either Ace Trumpets or So Be It.
He's talking about Kylie lip gloss and whatnot.
So he spoke to Travis.
Okay.
Is what most people took from it. And then, hey man, I will say this. Kudos just for the fact that he was willing to even go there, because a lot of people were like, Travis isn't that type of rapper and Push is like a super lyricist and all of that stuff. And it's not even a fair fight, et cetera, et cetera. And the fact that he had the confidence and the courage to even put that on wax and respond to some level was pretty cool. And I will say this, man, I went back to a cypher that he did with Joey Badass and Action Bronson. And dude, he was rapping on that cypher, man. I think it was 2013. So, of course he's not like a super lyricist or anything like that, but you can see that he has the ability there to do it. I mean, most of his music is like turn up music and vibes and trippy and that type of thing, and leans really heavy on the production. But I did like his cypher because I thought like Joey Badass can really rap, and I like Action Bronson. He can rap as well.
For sure.
So I was just thinking like, man, what in the world is Travis going to do? Because I hadn't seen the cypher.
Yeah.
And then he got up there and I was like, you know what? Not that I felt like he held his own in the sense of like he just didn't get completely washed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I was definitely grading that on a curve compared to the other two MCs that were on there, So I didn't listen to anything beyond that with the Jack Boys. I've never heard a track off of the first Jack Boys. So
wasn't for me.
Yeah, I don't see myself visiting that album at all.
It was cool though.
I do want to check out Bieber though.
Yeah, that was more or less the same thing. He had a little bit more experimental stuff there, but overall, Jack Boy's kind of Travis stuck with what he does best, and that's good for him right now.
Yeah,
especially after I feel like quite a few misses back to back. Definitely singles and stuff he put out, like 4x4 was nothing, and then just kind of more or less the same thing here and there.
Gotcha.
So that album's cool. Good production on it, classic. I don't know. So yeah, that's kind of I guess music. I was about to tell you that kind of agreeing with a lot of people that Pharrell's the best producer. But
like, what does that mean? Currently, ever?
Probably overall. A lot of people have been saying that now lately. If you want to get into that, or you want to get into shoes, up to you.
Well, I will say this. Of course, he's a legend. He's in the Hall of Fame, no matter what.
Yeah.
As a producer, as an artist, as a creative, I mean, he's in the Hall of Fame for sure. He's stamped. So there's no question about that. Greatest producer of all time, man. That's pretty intense. That's a pretty serious conversation.
Well, the argument is Kanye really hasn't. He would be the only other person. I mean, you could throw Scott Storch up there and Timberland and whatnot, but it'd really be out of Pharrell or Kanye. But Kanye really hasn't done much production since probably My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Maybe some stuff on Donda, but since then, it's pretty much been like group tank stuff. He's kind of been more of a director, if you will. And I mean, when you go back and look at Pharrell's catalog, like all the pop stuff he's done with Fergie and Britney Spears and Justin and everything else, is just
across the board.
Across the board. And I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good conversation to have. Let God Sort Him Out is phenomenal, man. I mean, the production that he had on It's Almost Dry, the last Pusha T album, was fire, dude. It was half of it was Ye and half of it was Pharrell. Like, Pusha T has an embarrassment of riches. I mean, they were talking about Birds Don't Sing.
Yeah.
And they just casually threw out, yeah, man, Stevie Wonder was on the keys. Lenny Kravitz played the guitar lick. And I'm like, the fact that you have Pharrell producing this, Stevie Wonder on the keys, and Lenny Kravitz giving you some guitar licks on your opening track, that's crazy. While you're recording this in the Louis Vuitton headquarters.
That's a flex there.
Like,
for sure.
Man. And I love it because it's pure, true hip hop, dude. It's none of this funny business. It's none of this fake stuff. It's legitimate bars. Like, it's rapping type of stuff. And I love the fact that people are interested in lyrical stuff again. And don't get me wrong, nothing's wrong with turn up music, bops, vibes, and all that stuff. There's a place for that.
Yeah.
But I do like the fact that people are becoming interested for the first time in lyrical stuff. And boy, the clips did it. I mean, I haven't listened to the entire project, but I've listened to most of it. And it's solid, man. It's right there. It almost feels like an album that I would have listened to back in the day.
Yeah.
But still modern though. Like, still for the time.
Good stuff for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I think we take it into shoes. Let's live there for a minute.
They've had a good bit come out. They have a lot coming out.
Yeah, for sure.
So
before we get too deep into there, what you got on your feet today?
Oh man, silver bullets, dude.
Them silver things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a top 5 Air Max.
Okay, yeah.
To me. So, and what's really crazy is the last time they came out, bricked.
Yeah.
And you could get them for under retail.
We're sitting at like what, 100 or even below that maybe?
I mean, I never saw it below 100, but it wasn't. I mean, it was right around there.
Yeah.
I went back to check them. In my size, they're over 2 now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
People caught on.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens with OGs. OGs are almost always a safe bet because even though they may not have like secondary value out the gate, some of them, eventually once those additional pairs start being worn and there's less and less dead stock stuff out there, and the demand meets the supply or exceeds the supply rather, OG colorways almost always end up in the money.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Silver bullets or the gold ones?
Oh, dude, silver. That's not even a question.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Now, I will say, what was a fire version was Ronaldo's. It was a red pair and it looked kind of patchwork-ish.
Okay, I feel like I kind of remember those.
Really good pair, dude.
I'll throw them up in post.
Yeah. It was a fire pair. But for sure, silver over gold.
Yeah, for sure.
No doubt.
Got on the Adidas Astrids, they're called. I don't know. Something I just picked up from, I think like Burlington or something on a random day.
Hey.
I like them. I think they're technically a women's shoe, just like a mismatch of like, what you call it all, like the 2000s runners.
Yeah.
Kind of weirdo stuff, but something that I like. It's one of those like pairs that I get a lot of compliments on every time I wear them. Like just today I got 2 and it's like a shoe I don't even think about wearing because it's just there.
Yeah.
Very colorful. It's my spring shoe. Comfy, whatever.
Yeah. I like them. They look good.
Something different. I couldn't tell you much about them. Green, pink, white, cream, orange, whatever. Everything in between.
The pastels.
The pastel joints. But here's the one I want to talk about. I want to throw this up on the screen for you and tell me what you think about this. As a dad, I might have the ultimate dad shoe for you right here.
Bro.
I'm going to blow it up big.
I posted that on my story today.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Dang.
Bro, I posted it with a big need.
Yeah, you need these?
Of course.
Big Air Monarchs and wheat.
Dude,
construction workers.
So let me explain. The OG Monarch colorway, I've had at least 3 pairs of them.
Okay.
I have every single one of the Martine Rose Monarchs.
Fire.
I've had the bread colorway. Like, I've been messing with Monarchs for a long time.
Where's your Corvette?
Dude, look, in the
jean shorts?
You already know, bro.
For sure.
Look, let me get older and get this beard white.
Yeah.
I'm having the vet. I'm having the Hawaiian shirt. I'm going to cut the jeans.
Yeah.
And definitely rocking the Monarchs.
You ever seen that dude he takes a picture of all his dad's shoes and it's just Monarchs and he cuts the grass with them. So like he gets new ones and rotates the old ones out. So it's like a ombre of just grass stains. Yeah.
Super dad stuff right there.
These
I got to
hard.
get these. Yeah.
These are super
I might
hard.
go Yankee fitted in the wintertime, bro.
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah.
Brimless Yankee?
That's nasty.
Yankee all brim?
Yo, hey.
You know what I'm talking about? I saw one the other day. It was he took a Yankees hat, cut a skateboard, and then mounted the skateboard to the Yankee hat.
I saw that, man. Yeah. Oh my god. I need this for wintertime, bro. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
These are hard. And it looks good. Like it looks like good suede. It doesn't look like they cheaped out on it.
That's the means, bro.
For sure. And like, look, you get the Tim, and then when you get off work, you put this on. Let them know you're still down to work. They look good. Like it doesn't look like a Monarch to me. Like I know it's a Monarch because of the silhouette, but like honestly, if I was just kind of scrolling, I'd be like, man, what is this with the gum bottoms? These are fire.
Yeah,
super fire.
I need them. Put a Yankee fitted, get a chopped cheese.
Yeah,
got to do it for sure.
I'll put the Yankee fitted and get a po' boy, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Man, these look good. Like they're kind of Yeezy-ish, like 500-ish to me, kind of 550s.
I mean, this predates that, but
I know, but just with this material flip, like I've never seen them in a suede, like a full suede like this. Yeah, it's always been that like pretty like junky leather, but like a good cheap shoe you can run and pick up. What I'm curious is what are they going to do with the MSRP of this? Do we know what they're going to cost?
Man,
not announced.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had a little price bump because of the materials.
Yeah.
I will say this though, they have a Campfire Monarch that came out a few years ago. It's a green pair that was really, really good.
Okay.
It was actually kind of like collabish. This was back in the thick of the dad shoe era, the 700s, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, there you go.
This green one right
yeah.
here? Ooh, that's kind of nice, actually.
Come on, man. Look at the swoosh, bro.
Let me pull that up.
Look at the swoosh, bro. Dude's
Kinda
giving you
like-
the materials.
Yeah. I kind of like these right here.
Yeah, look at that. That's fire.
The Gucci Monarchs. Okay. Yeah, kind of dog walker almost,
Yeah.
Ooh, that leather. That's some good looking leather right there. I like that.
I remember I was at a shake back for politics, and a dude had them on, and I was like, that's it. I tried to get them when they came out, but I missed.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
dude, these are another one too. I've never seen this. I like this.
Fair pair,
I like
man.
that a lot, actually.
Yeah, I like the Monarch. They're actually super cozy.
Yeah.
Like they're comfortable for
Yeah.
sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Kind of one of those meme shoes that works, I guess.
Yeah.
While we're in Nike, guess we might as well hit the next one up. I've got another little weird one for you here that I got pulled up.
I just wish I hadn't beat up my Martine Rose so much, man.
I think you're supposed to.
Yeah.
I've got this gym,
Hey, okay.
the Air Rift, which
Yeah,
is, I'm
it's an
not
old
familiar.
model.
Apparently, barefoot running model that they designed, but they're bringing back and giving it the, I don't know if the original had this or not, but they've got the tabby toes on them.
Oh, I don't know if the originals did have that.
Yeah. But
I'm not sure.
these are pretty sweet, man, with that embroidery on there.
Yeah.
I like these. I don't know, I feel like I'd be a little ballerina inside of a snow globe. You know what I mean?
You pull a pirouette.
Yeah, a little toe plie.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. I kind of like these though. I don't know, what I'd wear them with.
Yeah.
I'd definitely be on some Asian persuasion type vibes. Again, I don't if that's offensive. I'll cut it out. Sorry. But it definitely gives me some little house shoes vibes. You know, like some dojo wear. Takas. I don't know how whatever that word is, where it's like the traditional Japanese sock sandal. I don't think it's taka, but you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember whenever they gave Ye all those problems about the slides, the way they're fitting, and he was like, "Dude, this is how it's traditionally worn."
Mm-hmm.
Would I wear this?
You into the weird stuff, man?
I am into the weird stuff for sure. I would have to see, man. I mean, if they had different colorways, I appreciate the embroidery because I like whenever they show that they made some form of effort.
Yeah.
So I would probably want more of an ACG colorway.
Okay.
As opposed to this, but that's cool. And I know someone's going to put a fit on.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's going to be able to pull this off and make it work for sure. You have to have confidence to wear something like that.
Yeah.
And
they kind of went with the cowboy dunk kind of embroidery back here. And I'm wondering actually now, because they did a lot of embroidery work on that shoe. I'm wondering if they kind of pulled some of this over into it. But dude, that back strap, you're locked into these. These are pretty sweet. I dig these a lot. I don't know
pair.
how I'd wear them. But look, hey, performative boyfriend, I keep posting memes about. You got your Labubu, you got your matcha, and you've got your little tote bag. Running to the coffee shop, you listening to your AirPods with the wire, not the earpods.
Yeah, nah, it got to be plugged in.
And it's not even plugged in. You just got it there, just for the aesthetic, and you letting them hang out your t-shirt right there. This is their shoe. This is going to do
all
numbers.
The boxes with that one.
That's the performative boyfriend stereotype right now that's going around. I think it's funny. It's just whatever trend you can get on, let's get it on and throw it together. That's no taste to no style for your own.
Yeah.
You just
someone is thinking for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Do you like matcha?
It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I've dated a lot of girls over the years that don't like coffee.
Yeah.
That only like matcha. And look, I've been known matcha's been a thing in my life since 2013.
Oh, you was early.
I mean, you date
early.
You date the smart women and they put you on. That's what I always say. A lot of the best things and coolest things I've learned in life come from women. So
pandering.
Yeah, I like matcha. I like a little chai. Yeah. And if you give me a dirty chai, shot of espresso in
chai,
there,
bro.
That's my joint. Now look, old barista taught me this. You get your and shout out to Rev. You go to Rev downtown, right? Or wherever you get your matcha from. Put a little white chocolate in there,
Mm.
and that totally changes it. A little matcha latte.
Yeah.
A little white chocolate brings it a long way. And wearing this with the big baggy beige khakis, maybe a black shirt, and you got the beige handbag and a little red stamp on it, you're doing some things. You got to wear some socks with this, though, because if you're going barefoot, I don't know.
I feel like you need to Photoshop that, put that whole fit together.
I would do it. Yeah. I would wear that fit.
Yeah.
I'd wear that fit for sure.
I like matcha. Hey, Aga's in Texas, Houston, Texas. Aga's, it's the best Indian food I've ever had. Their chai, fire. So good.
Is it like a horchata or is it more like a chai?
No, it's like a chai.
I love horchata.
Yeah.
I love that. It's like Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk. Dulce de leche.
We went to, it was supposed to be kind of like a missions trip, but it was more like we go there to learn as opposed to go there to teach.
Yeah.
And we went to we stayed for, I think, almost a week in San Luis, Mexico. And the family that I stayed with, what they would do is they would brew up their coffee. And man, they stayed up so late, dude. It was crazy. Like 2 a.m. was regular for them. And it was so fun. They were so sweet and very accommodating. But they had the cinnamon sticks in their coffee maker, bro. So as they would brew, every batch had that cinnamon flavor to it. So good. For
sure.
Yeah. Shout out to San Luis, though, man.
I was going to say, San Luis. Okay.
Yeah. The food was exceptional. The people were beautiful and so accommodating and so kind. It was a really good experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I've got one more shoe news for you. Let's see what you got. Couldn't find the best picture because I was doing it on the fly.
Okay.
So we got Doja Cat here.
Right.
Wearing some custom. Hold on. This is just one time for Doja Cat right here. This is just a crazy picture. This is what they chose to post her face like that. Like,
gotcha.
Make it look better than that. But some custom Adidas Samba heels, and I was trying to find the good picture of them. I'm really struggling.
Yeah.
But this is the best one I could find online. But these are pretty fire. Like they were all bedazzled on the stripes. Okay. You can kind of see the toe there, and I'll try and find a better picture to throw up there. But yeah,
interesting.
She's wearing the socks and heels trend. That's kind of another performative little trend right now that's going around. But yeah, she's performing for the World Cup, and you usually see people in like custom Jordans and stuff like that. Like Timberlake had the gold Jordans over the years and stuff. It was cool to see people performing in something like this. And this brings you back to, again, like the heeled Jordans. It makes me think of that.
Dude,
so
for sure.
If I don't see people making the custom DIY heeled Sambas after this, I'm going to be disappointed. I kind of like these.
I will say this, man, Adidas, I don't think that they get as much love in the States, of course, as they do elsewhere.
Yeah.
Because really, Nike has the market share in America, but when you go globally, it's tit for tat, bro.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, Adidas, dude, I will say this. They've been making a lot of cool stuff. And then not just from the shoe perspective, but 80s and 90s Adidas vintage. Oh my goodness, man. Like the quality of that stuff. They were killing it. So that's an interesting choice. Whenever you showed it, I immediately thought about those heeled Jordans.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. They have a pair of Air Max 95, Neon 95 heel joints that are crazy, dude. I mean, they're like knee height type of deal. Yeah.
So back then in the day, we got to bring back. Hold on, I got a better picture of them, I think. I'm just trying to not pull up too much of a provocative picture of Doja Cat here. Let's see if I can make this bigger.
Okay.
These are
hey, there's something.
I like these, man. This is something different. This is something cool.
Yeah.
Some effort went into this, and that's what I'm here for, to see some efforts. But what we need to do is get ahead of the trend, and go buy all those shoes from back then, All those heels with the highs, the Converse high tops, the Supra sky tops, all those. Because swag is coming back.
Yeah.
I mean, Justin Bieber said it after I said it. I think he heard. He's probably listening.
That's what it was.
He's like, Lane said, what? And then what was Lane's prediction? Okay, the swag era is coming back. Okay, swag.
Dude, he actually had to surprise drop that album just so he could appear to be early.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he did say swag on you, chilling by the fire while I'm eating fondue. If I was your boyfriend, never let you go. I can be a gentleman.
Oh, you went falsetto, man. You touching them notes.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, I don't know. I don't know what else was in shoe news. I just kind of like pulled the weird things from the timeline today that I thought was interesting. What else we're missing that's important?
Well, Aqua 8s are coming out.
Right.
And there's been a debate on the gray portion of the around the heel, around the ankles. A lot of people, like online, it looks super light. So a lot of people have voiced their frustration with that. I will say this, I saw them in person. Much better in person.
Okay.
Like online, it does look like it's washed out and very light.
Mm-hmm.
In person, it looks a lot better. And to tell you the truth, it seems really close to the OG.
Yeah, they're doing good things.
Yeah, I think it's a good pair. Market is looking interesting on them. I think
it's a tough silhouette these days, I feel like.
Yeah. I think so.
Somehow it's a very feminine appearing shoe to me these days. I don't know why. Like, it looks great on women.
Well, to go back to what we're saying about OG colorways, even if this thing doesn't perform on the secondary market, it will eventually accumulate value. So, you know, I'm not interested in holding shoes for them to mature and yield that value.
Right.
I'm a fan of like turn it and flip that money 100 times by the time the person who holds actually gets their cash out of it.
Okay.
But for the collectors, I think it will be a piece where it eventually will have that value. So if you want to hold it in your collection for a while before you dead stock it, wouldn't be a bad idea. Also, if you want to throw it straight on foot, I don't think that you will have a hard time getting these things for retail. So don't go out of your way to pay the high ticket for it, because I think that there will be more than enough of them, and the price kind of reflects that.
Yeah.
My biggest concern lately has been the steel tin secondary market is pretty strong. And which leads me to believe that it will be more of a release kind of like the Ferrari 14 and the black metallic 5.
I was going to say like
50 to 60-ish thousand pairs.
Yeah.
And it remains kind of on an elevated price point. So I hope that's not the case, because I absolutely have to have a pair.
I could say for myself, I don't know about you, I didn't expect either of those pairs to do what they did. Like, I expected them to just drop and kind of sit like everything else was. But I guess if they're cutting back numbers that hard, then it's kind of, they could release Dookie on a stick and sell it.
I was more surprised with the black metallic 5.
For sure.
Because the 5, I like that silhouette, but people weren't going out of their way to get those.
When was the last, was it Off-White? Was the last 5 we saw that was very popular?
I'm trying to think.
That's the last one I could remember off the top of my head.
They've had some in between then and now. I will say this though. The Wings 5 that's coming out, hard.
Let me see.
Dude.
Oh, that's the pink one?
That silver pair.
Oh.
Yeah. And on the toe it says, I think it says, no one in this family flies alone.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a women's color.
I think it's a satin upper.
Okay.
So the only bad thing about that is satin shoes can give you a pretty gnarly crease on the toe box.
Yeah.
Now, if you use maybe a crease beast or something to compensate, you can maybe.
You want another crease beast ad?
I'm saying, man, they didn't even show our post respect, bro. No. We're showing a minute worth of love.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is fire, dude.
I kind of do like these actually. I like these. Well, but it seems like it's like a woven, and I know satin is woven, but it seems like more of a coarse satin. I'm just kind of pulling them up. I like these actually. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. Off a first glance, I feel like these would be an easier way for me than black metallics. Yeah,
Wow.
I like these.
See if you can get a front view where we can see that toe box.
Okay, let's see real quick.
And then the outsole's really cool too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm always what is this crazy blue one?
Yeah, that's a Wings from like, I don't know, 10 years ago maybe.
Let's see.
Oh, this is the 10th anniversary.
Okay.
That's why it has the 10 on the side, and that's why it's silver. Okay.
And a little tassel, like a little graduation.
Come on, man.
I do like that. Yeah. Okay, but it seems like it's not too much of a satin. It's almost like a satin canvas.
It's much more canvas looking.
And look there
now.
with that embroidery and that same font. Again, interesting.
No one in this family flies alone, I believe it's what it says.
I had a better picture, but it's not looking like we're finding one today, unfortunately.
This is a good pair, man.
I do like this.
I think this is a sleeper pair for sure.
I do like this. And I would definitely keep the little, I mean, I'd probably take the little graduation tassel off. It seems like a little too long, but I'd keep this little 10 on there.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Man, I was walking behind one day. I don't remember which one it was. But I was walking downtown and I always take stuff off like this because it just bothers me. But somebody had a pair of Almameniers on with the big leather like tag that hangs off of it. I don't know if it was the 3s or 4s that had that tag. I don't remember what they've done now after they kind of kept pumping them out. After the one, I stopped paying attention, but it fell off. And I walked like a quarter of a mile to catch up with him down Jefferson. I was like, hey man, you dropped this. And he was like, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
And then just like clipped it on his belt and just kept walking. And I was like, that's what you should have did from the first place.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Are you a keeper or a taker off of things like this? What you think?
Off-white stuff with the zip tie, I wear it.
Yeah.
Other than that,
hang tags, you used to leave them on for 4s and stuff like that?
Now, the 4 isn't bad because it doesn't hang super low.
Yeah.
You know, this right here, it looks like it's going to touch the ground.
Yeah. That was a big argument. Like when the white cements came out, all the kids that growing up or like that didn't grow up wearing them, they were like making fun of like all the OG sneakerheads that was wearing it.
Yeah.
And so all the OGs online were like, hey, like, this is what we did.
Yeah.
This is our shoe. Yeah. Y'all can wear it. We're not hating. We don't care what y'all do, but this is our thing. Like you might not understand it, but this is what we started. Like it came with it. Part of it, we're going to wear it type deal.
There was a whole era where it's like people were leaving tags on everything, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like official, like the tag from the store.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, they had tags hanging out their shirts, bro, to let you know what's
just
up.
Show it. And I always wondered that growing up, but like I was just like, it's a style thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, just kind of I like that shoe though. And I do like that. Again, it's interesting. It's kind of that same font, same embroidery. But solid for sure.
They had the Levi 95s that came out, the blue, black, and I don't know, cell cream colorway, maybe, I guess you could say. I liked them. 95s are definitely having a moment. I do find it a little frustrating that Nike is kind of in this vein of, hey, we're trying to make this silhouette hot again.
Yeah.
To where it's like, we're not going to give you a whole lot of any of them.
Look, we complain when they give us a bunch. We complain when they give us a little.
I don't complain whenever they give me a bunch of the good stuff.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you can make 100,000 pairs of the Neon 95s. Like, make more than enough for us, you know?
Yeah.
But I get it. I mean, it's a strategy and it is working. Did you see the, it was like a 17-minute video dedicated to the new Tom Sachs, man. They did a whole deep dive interview with him, and it's like tastefully done. And he explains the entire process of like how he first got the first shoe and how he ended up where he is now. It's good. Yeah. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm 3/4 of the way. It was dope.
Like, obviously, Mars Yard is an awesome shoe. Like, something about that colorway, I don't know what it is. It's just so cool and I don't know why everyone loves that shoe. I know a lot of people like it because of the price and hype and things like that. I just like it from a design perspective. But I will say, like the GPS, I love that shoe as well. Way more approachable. It's just a solid design, super versatile in the concept behind it being like you literally general purpose shoe, do everything. It's got a super wide toe box, great design. All the colorways are pretty sweet on them besides that brown pair, but that's just me. Wouldn't know how to wear that.
Yeah.
But what's he got coming out now? What's new?
It's the 3.0. So, the first pair, they only made 500.
Okay.
So it's super, super limited. And not just that, I don't think they even sold all 500 the first day, is what he was saying in the video. And I like Tom Sachs' art. I think it's cool, at least the stuff that I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like the concept. He breaks down like what was the inspiration and why he did what he did with the shoe. And it was really cool. Like it made me respect the shoe even more. What was cool is you have the 1.0, the 2.0. There was a 2.5.
That the overshoe one?
No, it was it's really kind of a good bridge between 2.0 and 3.
Okay.
And what was cool is one of the guys that I follow on Twitter and he follows me, he was a wear tester for 2.5. So he got the pair for free. And the whole thing was just wear this and tell us what you think about it.
Yeah.
And what was really cool is like he was walking his dog in the snow in them.
Yeah.
Like he was really putting miles on it.
Yeah.
And that's what you should do, right?
Yeah.
And so the 3.0 is going to be good. I don't know how limited it's going to be. Most of them have been. Now the 2.0, whenever it first came out, you could get that shoe for around $700 on the secondary market, which at the time people were like, this is max market, blase. And then it just ballooned and went crazy and is, several $1,000s. But buying that and holding it in that case would have worked. Now the 3.0, I don't know if they're going to be slick with it. And what I mean by that is they know what the 1 and the 2 did.
Mm-hmm.
Are they going to pump out? They know what the overshoe did, which I think is good.
That's a crazy shoe. People were cutting the overboot.
Yeah.
And then the whole shoe
trying to harvest the shoe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he talks about that too.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, dude, it's like a 17-minute interview.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good. But I'm interested to see what the 3.0 is. I hope that they make it more available so, more people can have a shot at it.
You want to see something nuts?
What you got?
This is just wishful thinking, maybe. $6,000 for our size, 9.5.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing that thing again. We're going into the Matrix. Like I said, we'll figure this out one day, but this is nut, dude. Where's the data at? Right here?
You got to log in.
I'm not logging in on the iPad, but that's pretty dang crazy. And
last sale was 4,000.
What is 14,000? 20,000 for
8.5? I'm telling you, I was there when this 2.0 dropped. You could get pairs for $700 in certain sizes. So this would be one of those shoes where it would make sense to hold for that value to boom.
Buy the overshoe. The overshoe $751.
Yeah. I think it's cool, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm a fan of I'm just a fan of art. I'm a fan of being different. The general purpose, look at that. Look at the steel that you can get.
Where we're at here. It's 230.
Oh, yeah. This is the OG colorway though. So the yellow pair and the brown pair are going to be much more affordable.
159.
My wife has the yellow pair and she has smoked them.
Yeah.
But that's what you're supposed to do with it.
Yeah.
It's a shoe that you should wear a lot. and enjoy.
150. I like this colorway with a little yellow hit on the side. Man, I'll figure that out one day, guys. I promise.
I like the brown pair.
Not for me, but it's also just based off of like what more do I wear?
Yeah.
A good looking shoe. Like it's not ugly by
Sure.
any means. It's just I wouldn't know what to wear it with. I wear too much black pants.
Dude. Well, that's a women's size, isn't it? Yeah. That's a
Is it?
women's 9.5.
So what is 11?
Yeah.
$100, 100
Dude.
bones. That's not bad.
Not at all.
Not at all. Something about brown shoes, man. I don't know. They remind me of kind of church shoes. But any other things fun in sneakers? Off the top of your head?
I mean, there's always
something.
news.
Yeah.
You know, the news cycle's crazy.
Go.
There's a lot of releases coming out. I think probably the big retro for this month is the Aquas. Then you have the Steel 10s coming out.
You on the lookout? You buying
next month? Bro, look. I need someone to look out for me.
Yeah. You buying for personal or buying for resale?
Dude, I am putting them on toe immediately. Like, this is a shoe. I had the toe cap when it first came out, bro. Like
purple laces.
Yes, I had the laces already. Like ready to roll. So I need that pair. I have a feeling that it's going to be a much more limited release.
Yeah.
And then it makes it difficult because, you know, the people who are going to want to turn a profit are going to hunt them down because of that.
For sure.
You know, and I get it, dude. Look, I'm in that business. Yeah. I understand. But I'm hoping to secure a pair for sure. I would actually like to, because I plan on completely smoking the first pair.
Okay.
I mean, you got to think about it. Before I swapped into the Silver Bullets, I was wearing my AirTech Challenges that I've been wearing for 11 years.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I wear shoes.
Yeah.
You know, and I like to put miles on them. I like to have shoes for a decade, you know, because like you cannot fabricate, you can't shortcut that type of wear.
Yeah.
You know, and people who really do this and really mess with it, like whenever you see that person who's had that pair for a long time and has those miles on it, like I was thinking about that shoe the other day. I was like, dude, I only had 2 kids when I first bought this. I have 5 kids.
Wow.
I was still working in the oil field. I've been a hospice chaplain for a decade.
I was about to say a decade's a long time. And then I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, wait, a lot of my shoes are a decade old now. Like, I didn't realize like Light Fusions are almost halfway there. The Cortez that I wear all the time, I bought in 2016. I have some Roshis that I bought in 2016. I want to say I bought my Blazers maybe in 2018. So like a lot of those they're getting there. I didn't realize that.
Think about how much life you've experienced in that time.
A lot of fun, a lot of bad, a lot of good, a lot of sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's life, you know?
20s for me. So, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's how they're supposed to be.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of learning experience.
20s is a lot of figuring things out.
Yeah.
30s is a lot of, well, this is what I do now.
Yes.
And I just find 40s, you're much more comfortable in your skin.
Has that been the best, like, decade for you so far?
Man, I've actually really enjoyed the 40s. I just think because the person that I've become and the maturity that I've experienced, you know, and it really puts life in a perspective. Like I said, I feel more comfortable with who I am now than I did in my 20s and 30s, you know? So I remember talking to my mom and I asked her what her favorite decade was. And what I meant by that question was like 70s, 80s, 90s. But the way she answered it was my 40s.
Okay. And
I thought, And now that I'm 45, about to be 46. Yeah, man. Now look, I remember whenever I used to talk to some of the older guys at the church back in the day, and I was in my 20s and they're in their 40s.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh man, when you wake up and it's like the aches and pains. And I'm like, get out of here. That's real.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, It depends on how you take care of yourself type of deal.
For sure.
But like, hey man, your body's a machine.
Mm-hmm.
And just imagine a 40-year-old car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, your body stops like auto healing, I feel like probably after 25. So start putting 20 more years on top of that, you know?
Crazy to think about, man. But
yeah.
I do enjoy 40s. So for any of the younger crowd that's out there, like 30s, I found to be good. 40s, I find to be better.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's some stuff to look forward to.
If we get to the technology where, you know, you can take a little pill and no side effects, nothing harmful, do you think you would take it to live longer? Let's say the only caveat is like you got to take it to at least, I don't know, 200.
Wow.
Maybe 150 or something like that. Would you want to do that?
What's the quality of those years, and then who else is taking it?
I feel like you let me rephrase this. Okay, so like obviously you don't want to be like stuck in your 90-year-old body for that long. Like let's just say, you know, you start taking around your 40s or something like that, and
you maintain that?
Yeah.
Or you can improve?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you can work on yourself. You know, your body's not in disarray.
Yeah.
Or disarray.
Man, so, I don't know. And the reason why is because if I'm the only one taking it, but then I have to see all of my friends die, all of my kids die, that's, you know,
it's tough.
That's crazy. Like,
but you could have more friends, and well, I don't feel like I would want more kids at that point. I mean, you already did it once, and like that's who you're attached to. It would be sad.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like I would kind of want to see where in the world we're at in that time period, because you know that's another 150 years or so, and you go back 150 years now, and we were just learning how to fly.
Yeah.
Not even like just that's 1911 or so, where the Wright brothers were figuring out flight like efficiently, and then go forward 50 years from that, and then we were landing on the moon.
Yeah,
nuts. And then you go allegedly. Then you go forward 50 years from that, and that's what snap era, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then another 15, 20 years, we're in the AI era. So it's just kind of like I feel like we're on the precipice now of another big technological boom. Like maybe we found another alien spaceship or something like that. And the aliens, they made another donation to us, and now they trickle in a little bit more tech. And I'm just like, where would we be?
Yeah.
You know, like what my real timestamp is looking at video games, right? Because it really, it's still something that I have a grasp on what it looked like, and you can see it pretty much like till this day. Still play some of those old ones, but I mean, think about like from the early 80s, like Atari, and you've got like Pitfall, and then a little bit past that, you've got things like Dig Dug and Pac-Man and stuff like that. Then Nintendo 64 comes around, and you got Super Mario and Zelda Ocarina of Time, and you're in 3D. And then it's like, man, how much better can it get? Now you're like watching a 4K movie as you're playing, and that's kind of like why I use that as a timestamp, I guess, is technological advancements. That what we do for entertainment, like this is what we have enough resources to just basically give to the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, where in the world are we going to be in 120 years, 150 years, 200 years? I'm just kind of curious. I'd have to have like my partner take it with me for sure.
Yeah.
But then that's like 150, 200 years of the same person. I don't know, man. Like, oof.
I'll say this, like, it's a definite no if I'm the only one taking it.
Okay.
Because number one, I don't feel like I was even created for this world to begin with, to live here forever. I believe that I was to live somewhere else for eternity.
Yeah.
And I'm just passing through this life. So I don't have so much attachment to this world to begin with.
Yeah, yeah.
Not like in a negative way. But so
you got a mission here.
Like the idea of extending my life 100, 150 years beyond what is normal.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm the only person doing it, forget about that. Now, if it were me, or if this was something that was kind of widely available to where most of the people would partake. That's a little different. But then again, it's like, you know, it would be cool to see the future.
That's what it is for me. It's a curiosity thing. It's not like a selfish, like, I want to live forever. I'm like, no, dude, at this point, I feel like I've lived enough.
Yeah.
But I want to see what's next. I don't want to be, here's my thought process. Like, I don't want to be like stuck in the bed, like vegetable. And then everybody gets their jetpack. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be mad. Like, they better put my bed on some jetpacks and I want to fly around. Or like, I'm just getting to that age where I'm stuck in the bed and boom, we figure out time travel.
Man, let me tell you this. I remember growing up in the late 80s.
Yeah.
In 88, 89. So I would have been 9-10 years old. You know, somewhere around there. We thought in year 2000, bro. Flying cars.
For sure.
Super technology.
For sure.
I mean, number one, we thought it was going to be super futuristic.
Yeah.
And we also thought that quicksand was imminent danger. It was going to be
the same thing as a kid.
Yeah. It's going to be everywhere. And it's, you know, so neither one of those panned out, dude. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Man. Well, good thing for the quicksand. That was
for sure.
Why was that such a big fear as kids?
I don't know, man.
I feel like it was like a trope they used, or like an easy escape route, like they used for a lot of shows back in the day, like just to build tension.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's getting away in the chase, but he stepped in the quicksand. You know what I mean?
I wonder, Mario 2 had quicksand.
Did.
You know, so I don't know if that had an influence, but I remember thinking that it would be much more of a problem.
Right.
And like,
but
quicksand was around the corner.
You've never seen quicksand in your life.
Thank God, because it is a real thing. But the way we were taught, it was like, oh yeah, man, you're definitely going to run into this.
And everyone knows like how to get out. Like, you don't struggle, right? You stay still and you get somebody to pull you up, because the more you move, the more you're going to sink. It's like CPR. Like, why do we all know the concept of CPR? Well, it's useful.
Yeah.
But for some reason, they taught us all about quicksand too.
Sure. You got to have the person to pull you out, man.
Yeah, that's nut.
That's how you sink, if you fight it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So, man, in the 80s, and then, yeah, it was wild. There's a whole lot of things that, as an adult, I look back retrospectively and I'm like, wow, you know, we were ill-informed, you know?
Here's my favorite one, like growing up. So Back to the Future was probably the big thing in the 80s. The hoverboard then versus the hoverboard we got in like 2016 with the little mini segways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, man, what a letdown. Like, you standing up and just rolling around. But the amount of clips we've got from those hoverboards of like kids slamming like stuff into their house, or
Mike Tyson.
Oh,
Mike Tyson never saw the Mike Tyson hoverboard? Oh, no. Bro. He fell completely on his back, dude.
Dang.
Yeah. Mike Tyson, man. I'm old enough to remember Iron Mike whenever he was the most feared man on the planet. I remember whenever he went to prison. I remember whenever he came out and people thought he was washed as a boxer. I remember whenever he was kind of like a forgotten icon. And then what I love is like he's almost universally loved now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's cool to be able to see like the arc of his life and all that he's been through. And that now he's just kind of like a universally loved and accepted person.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
That's pretty cool.
He's a super legend.
Living legend.
Absolutely, man.
I think I got one more thing before we get out of here. Just for fun, I'm going to tell you your Pokemon zodiac sign.
Okay.
So let's see who you identify with.
I'm a Virgo.
Okay, a Virgo. Let's see what that is. Just for fun.
It's in tail end of August to the tail end of September.
Ooh. You are Alakazam.
No idea what that is. I hope that's a good thing.
One of the first psychic types that were like super overpowered when they first came around. Let me show you my boy real quick.
Okay. Is he cool?
Oh, he's super fire.
Yeah. All right.
For sure. Super fire. I'm going to throw him up here.
Let's take a look, man.
My boy right here,
Okay,
Alakazam with the 2 spoons. He's got a high level of intelligence.
All right.
You know, some say Alakazam remembers everything that ever happened to him from birth till death.
That could be a burden.
He's 4'10". They weigh 105 pounds.
Okay.
Ability is inner focus and synchronize.
Hmm.
And he could be male or female. Not like they both exist in the world of Pokemon. Some are specifically male, some are specifically female. So like this species, this one they have both. So you know, you're a special attacker. You got high special defense, and you super fast. So you're always gonna move quote first in battle. All right, and then this is his evolution right here. So he comes from Abra, then he goes to Kadabra, then he hits him with the Alakazam.
The Abracadabra. Okay, yeah.
And then here's some of his cards over the years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is a good Pokemon.
Oh, for sure. Like this is a pretty sweet one.
Yeah.
I had no clue.
Cool.
And do you think you kind of like feel like you look like him a little bit?
I don't know, man. I think what do the spoons do?
So in the games, in the early games, there wasn't really a way they knew how to translate that something was psychic type. Right? Water. What do you think of? It's water. They're just gonna be splashing. They're gonna be shooting water. Well, the spoons were like people could bend the spoons with their minds, and they were trying to portray the fact that this Pokemon was psychic, but they didn't know how to do that really back then.
Yeah.
So the early psychic types are really interesting and weird looking. It's still something they struggle with till this day. But yeah, I mean, your weakness is bug type, ghost, and dark type.
Man.
So that's your man right there.
That's wild. What are you?
Actually, I don't off the top of my head. I don't know, but let's find out. So I am a Cancer.
Okay.
So technically, I'm on the cusp. Birthday's in a couple days. You'll get me an Amazon gift card. You know, if you want to get me anything. I'm one of those particular people that like, I don't like junk, but I like junk that I get myself because it's like something I know I like. So
how good are you about receiving gifts?
If I like, I'm going to be very honest. Like just in general, like I'm going to be a very honest person. So like I tell everyone, don't give me gifts. Even the people that like know me, don't get me gifts because odds are I'm just going to like, I'm not going to sit here and act like I like it. I'm just going to be, oh, thank you. Like, hey, I really appreciate the gesture.
Got you.
Gesture. That's one of those words I struggle with. But if you get something for me and you like knock it out the park, I'm going to cry. Because I'm like, dude, you know me enough to like get exactly what I want.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so thankful for that. Like, that means the world to me. But before I buy something, usually I dig in a whole bunch and get like deep down into the nitty gritty of, you know, what the specifications are and stuff like that. I'm very particular.
Yeah.
But what about you? While I pull this up,
man, you know, I like to believe that I'm thankful for whatever anybody gives me.
Right, of course.
You know, I hate opening gifts in front of people though, because I have a hard time hiding how I feel about the gift.
Yeah.
You know, I do have a way of like, if somebody gives me something that isn't my preference or something that I don't necessarily, you know, wanted or needed per se, I will always be gracious and thankful just for the fact that you thought of me and you went out of your way to want to bless me. I think that's awesome. But I do not like opening gifts in front of people at all, man. Yep. Oh God. You know, I almost feel like if you like opening gifts in front of somebody, that's a weird kink. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, who likes doing that, dude? That's weird.
It's torture.
Yeah,
it's
man.
Performative. But, all right. So I got me pulled up.
Let's see what you got, man.
Wait, hold on. The reason why you are Alakazam is Virgos are precise, they're intelligent, and they're always 5 steps ahead. That's what it says.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm a Jigglypuff.
Hey, I know that one actually. Yeah.
Because I'm soft on the outside, but powerful when my emotions run high. Okay, so let's throw up Jigglypuff.
Do those emotions run high though?
All the time, bro.
Okay.
All the time. I got my head thoughts and then my heart thoughts, and they don't communicate with each other that well. But this is me right here.
Classic right here.
Yeah. When its huge eyes waver, it sings mysteriously smooth, soothing melodies that lulls its enemies to sleep.
You are competitive.
Yeah. I am.
You're cute and charming too.
I'm 1 foot 8 inches.
Wow.
Weigh 12.1 pounds. My abilities are cute, charm, and competitive.
Yeah.
I am very heavy HP, split between attack and special attack. I'm the middle evolution, which is weird. Right between Igglybuff and Wigglytuff, which are later. These are later add-ons.
Okay.
But this is. I mean, you got a way cooler one than me, man. I don't know.
I think Jigglypuff is on the Smash Bros. Game that my son Daniel has.
If not him, it's Kirby, but it probably is both.
Yeah.
Kirby looks like Jigglypuff pretty much, but
I'm pretty sure it's Jigglypuff. I know who Kirby is for sure.
Yeah. But Jigglypuff's got that song, Jigglypuff.
He got a song?
Got a song. Banger.
That's dope.
He would sing and like put the whole team to sleep, like Ash and the gang, Misty and Brock. So like they were trying to figure out how to get past him, right? If I remember correct, like they had this in the show, they had to go through some woods to get to their next town. And
to get to the Burger King.
Yeah. And they keep running into him and he keeps singing and putting them to sleep.
Wow.
So like he's just messing with them and they finally, I don't remember how they figured it out. Maybe some earplugs or something stupid, but yeah, he just keeps putting everybody to sleep. So
is this kind of like, are they separated between quote unquote good and bad?
No.
Okay.
I mean, there is some like evil Pokemon, if you will,
gotcha.
Looking, I guess, or ancient ones. But I mean, generally, like they're just animals. Like it's the same concept. But when Team Rocky gets a hold of them or the bad guys get a hold, they just do what the owner says.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like a dog. Is there an evil dog? No. Like they say they all go to heaven.
Depending on how they're raised.
Right. So same kind of concept, right? So yeah, this is my guy. This is what some of my cards look like.
Slang and I thought it said slang and slap. I'm like, yo. But it's sing and slap. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got the cooler one, man. I guess so.
This isn't bad at all.
No?
No, I don't think so.
All right, I'll be Jigglypuff then. Quick rundown. All right, just because I don't want to leave the listeners out, right?
Yeah.
So this is all of the signs real fast, or a good portion of them. It says that your Aries or Charizard, you know who Charizard is.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Taurus is a Snorlax.
I know. I'm familiar.
Okay. Gemini is a Ditto, which he's this little like purple moldable one. Look, I just throw him up right here. It's going to be small, but just so you can get an idea.
Oh, that's Gemini?
Yeah.
Kendrick said he's an old school Gemini.
Well, okay. So the interesting thing about Ditto is he can mimic and become any other Pokemon.
Oh, that's cool.
He keeps his little black eyes.
But does he keep, like, he can mimic and use their powers? Or is it just appearance?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I never really used them like that.
Because, like, Rogue?
Yeah.
The X-Men?
Yeah, Mystique, or not Mystique, Rogue, yeah.
Like, she touches you and she
So Mystique shapeshifts, she's the blue one, but Rogue is, yes. Yeah.
I think, in Mystique Rogue's mom?
Look, I wouldn't know.
Okay.
But yeah. So Leos are Pikachu.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knows Pikachu. Yep, Virgo, that's you, Alakazam.
Go back to that. Hold on. There's some... Hey,
yeah, he's hard.
He's looking kind of tough, bro.
No, where?
He's going crazy.
Wait, where?
Like, my dude is looking crazy.
Oh, I thought you were saying me. I'm like, yeah. You got some spoons, bro. And stuff. He got some
spoons.
For sure. Libras are Clefairy, which is kind of another kind of Jigglypuff type beat. Scorpios, of course. Mewtwo, bro. That's hard.
Fire.
Yeah. Sagittarius is going to be Rapidash, which is a fire horse. Easy fire. Oh, wow. Capricorns are Primate.
Dude got the hat on.
Yeah.
And he got the championship belt on.
He's a fighting type. He's like a little ball of fury, a little fighting pig. And Aquarius is Psyduck. Yeah. And then lastly, Pisces or Diglett, which is just a little worm. But yeah, now y'all know.
That's cool, man. That's crazy.
That's it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I have anything else to end that on. Anything that we're looking out for? Where should they go for shoes? What should they do for shoes if they have some they sell?
And the Heat Academy, buy, sell, trade, consignment.
Yeah.
The good stuff. It could be bricks. It could be bangers. It could be new. It could be pre-owned. I actually have some stuff that I need to post, man. I actually got my hands on some pretty good garments lately, man. Like some people have been coming through and got a couple off-white pieces that are really cool. A cactus plant flea market jersey that's really cool. I like almost everything she's ever done. Cactus plant flea market. So, yeah, man, vintage too. Contemplating a whatnot. I have some things that I have to sort through, but and collectibles too. What's been cool is shout out to Kalen.
Yep.
But I went down the rabbit hole of vintage cologne last night.
Oh man,
brother, crazy
up there,
dude. They have some old colognes that I wore that I mentioned during our pod, and bro, they're pricey. Like to get the OG joint, like from 91 or 89 or whatever, you know, whenever they gave us the proper chemicals. Like, man, I went back. I had to DM him last night. I was like, yo, this is crazy. He said, once you start getting into that, like seeking out the vintage versions of some of this stuff. Yeah, it can get wild. But I had my eye on some old school Safari. I want the vintage version of that. I still want the Grass Gap cologne. And I always want Bond number 9 Lafayette Street. I think that's my favorite cologne of the newer stuff. What you got, man? Who's this? Is that Jigglypuff? He's sounding good, bro.
Yeah.
Has anybody took that and made like a trap beat out of it, or?
Yeesh, I don't know.
Dude, someone needs to sample that.
Someone needs to.
I mean, that's definitely intellectual property. So they have to make a put that on a mixtape or something.
Put the Jigglypuff mixtape out. Let us use it as the intro song, so we can stop using talent show songs and whatnot. But
somebody who can make beats that is watching this, take that Jigglypuff sample, make like a mixtape-ish beat for us so we can use it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. What are they commenting?
Your Pokemon.
There you go. Thank you for tuning in. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. HeatAcademy.store.
.store. Yes, sir.
Heat Academy Instagram. Acadiana Lane Instagram.
Bang, bang. Acadiana Lane for sure.
And that's it.
That's it. Thank y'all. Gotta let that thing ring off.
Bow.